Uprooting the banyan tree. The shade. The banyan tree begins with seeds dispersed by birds or other animals which land on the original trees. The seeds germinate, thus the start of the banyan tree, whose descending roots eventually reach the ground, becoming its support. These prop roots spread and create a vast multi-trunked structure, strangling, killing, or swallowing the host tree. It doesn't make sense for the banyan tree to be revered as it is. It is even called the wish-fulfilling tree. Instead, it should be called a parasite tree. Krishna uses the banyan tree as a metaphor to describe the world as a fabrication, or the shade, the shadow. Knowing that this tree survives off its host with eyes to see, it is anything but auspicious. The ancient Egyptians termed the duat the netherworld and symbolized it the shade, a perilous journey facing inner demons and self-imposed dangers. Encountering mythological creatures before reaching judgment. Vishnu is represented in its bark, Brahma the roots, and Shiva the branches of the banyan tree, which proves the usurping of the original state. Shakti, with ears to hear, Krishna and Radha considers the banyan tree as the upside down tree, or below the banyan tree, which represents the world ego, a perverted reflection of spirituals or chemicals and elements or mental realms, devoid the purity of consciousness. The banyan tree in the Gita signifies the world ego is distorted because of being conditioned with selfish desires. Science tells when looking through the eyes, the image is upside down and the brain flips the image right side up. The banyan tree symbolizes this unnatural existence. The message is clear. One must move away from the illusory reflection by going within until reaching the original state, or the original tree. Meditation is the path from darkness to light. Enlightened signifies from death or separation to immortality, Christ's material consciousness. The journey from illusion, the banyan tree, to truth. From ignorance, unconscious, to wisdom, to gnosis, which leads from suffering, to liberation, the direct experience. Ancient goddess cultures utilize the double-headed axe, a tool that cuts through attachments and delusions. By severing the banyan tree, the belief in the fabricated world of the senses, with wisdom, the hypnotic state that entranced is broken, allowing going beyond the mind in order to reach reality, awakened consciousness. The world ego has no existence, therefore must use deception and trickery. This is why the word material is always used to be rejected in its teachings, in the teachings of the world ego. It is to hide that it is really the fabrication. Material symbolizes prime, original of purity, consciousness. But because the world ego is the upside down, it deceives by implying it is the material realm that must be rejected, because it uses confusion. Why not just use words like the physical world? Because all these terms, like nature, physical, even spiritual, are mental projections of the fallen state. Soul is the only presence. The avatar illuminates the righteous heirs and illuminates the righteous heirs. The world ego, the metaphor for the banyan tree, shows how it fosters degradation, destruction, and deterioration. The world is constantly in a state of decline. Maya refers to illusion in both perception and conception. This conception is also signifying how the sperm, just like the banyan tree, strangles, kills, or swallows, makes impure the egg in the womb due to its divisive nature. Illusion in perception involves seeing things incorrectly. So instead of seeing a light body, one sees this gross body, like mistaking a stick in water for being a snake, or seeing a mirage. Illusion in conception means the purity is veiled with conditions like images, religions, culture, and other programming. The ultimate illusion is otherness. There is only consciousness, Christ's material consciousness. The transparency or clarity of understanding, soul, the only presence. Truth is transposing the illusion. This transposing is uprooting the parasitic state, the banyan tree, and the establishment of truth, consciousness, beyond the stimuli of this world of abnormal actions. Truth is moving in the opposite direction from illusion. Similar to the people tree, the banyan tree is considered inauspicious or not conducive to success, unfavorable. In some cultures, the trees are considered infested with spirits. Another point of great interest is that the external Buddha is said to be sitting under a banyan tree or shade when he gains enlightenment. This is proof that the external Buddha is not true. It is not hard to recognize that the word banyan, which means trader, is a signal for the wise. Hence, traitors. Words and homonyms create duality and are the deceptive practices which keep one bound to the outer fabrication. Truth brings one to silence. she who knows does not speak. Soul, the omnipresence. Material is sourced from the original, whereas fabrication is that which pollutes original purity with thinking and ideas. The belief that man-made is better than clarity or the original state is the binding influence caused by the world ego deception. Christ's material consciousness is the original tree, and so the only presence is the sublime spark. The righteous heirs is the eternal flame of gnosis. The avatara gains that direct experience is gained and uproots the dross. Brahmani clears the illusion by the direct experience, mirroring anatta or no self, the enlightened. This signifies the sublime spark, so the only presence, with avatar representing gnosis, the direct experience of the personality, the realization that uproots the banyan tree.